Stop being a creep, Morph.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most notable differences between X-Men the Animated Series and X-Men 97.
Scary enough for you, bub?
Number 10. Opening sequence and end credits. One of the best parts of X-Men the Animated Series was its electrifying title sequence. Full of rockin' synths and guitar riffs, it introduced the show's lineup of mutant heroes. While X-Men 97 opted to keep this intro sequence, it notably revitalized it. The theme is essentially the same, albeit enhanced, but the order in which the X-Men appear is altered. Bishop and Morph get headlined this time around, as does Magneto, starting in the second episode. Plus, the villains in the final shot have changed slightly. Also changed is the show's end credits theme. X-Men 97 uses an orchestral arrangement to close out its episodes instead of reusing the 90s rock banger that opened it. The popular character bios remain, however. Number 9. Character designs. Seeing as how the OG series ended some 26 years ago, it was expected that X-Men 97 would update the show's character designs. The question was, how much? As it turns out, the answer is just enough. For the most part, the series maintains the X-Men's iconic looks, but makes a few subtle alterations by way of hairstyle, facial features, and costume touches.
To me, my X-Men.
Also, Jubilee has ditched the more mature costume she donned in the later episodes of the OG series and reverted to her trademark bright yellow fit. However, Magneto's look took on a major transformation.
Magneto, I presume?
His costume now sports a big M, matching his portrayal in the comics. All in all, the new designs do a nice job of keeping the nostalgia while adding some modern style. Number 8. The voices. Fans of X-Men the Animated Series will notice that some of their favorite mutant heroes sound different in X-Men 97.
Name's Jubilee, and dude, I get it. One day life's fresh, then the next day you're waking up to a blue monkey singing Mozart as he tinkers with doohickeys.
That's because a handful of the show's main roster has new voices behind the legendary characters. The OG voices of Jean Grey, Bishop, Jubilee, and Gambit have all been replaced.
You stopped the bad guys, saved the kid, got home safe. These beignets needed me more than you did, mon ami.
Meanwhile, the passing of voice actors Norm Spencer and Dave Hemblin meant new voices were needed for Cyclops and Magneto, respectively.
Your own. I beg to differ, Cyclops.
Allison Seeley Smith, who took over the voice of Storm in Season 2 of the original series, is back.
I have wondered what it would be like to be human.
Plus, the previous voice actors for Beast, Rogue, and Wolverine have returned also. We'll take it, bub.
Dismembering? Nah. Weight loss.
Number 7. Bishop's promotion. As previously mentioned, Bishop now has a signature spot in the show's opening title sequence. And the reason for this is simple. He is a full-fledged member of the team now. Yep, the time traveler character has been upgraded to a key player in the group.
Whole announcement stick didn't go over so well, did it?
Pardon me, Bishop, for striving to resolve matters peacefully.
Real peaceful storm.
Bishop is certainly no stranger to the series. In fact, his appearances have always been memorable, not to mention beloved among fans. He took part in many classic story arcs like Days of Future Past and Time Fugitives.
I got a job to do, and I can't let you do it.
However, his adventures always ended with him returning to his own time. Not anymore though. X-Men 97 has secured the mutant for the long haul. Number 6. Longer episodes and shorter season. Seeing as how X-Men the Animated Series aired on the Fox network, episodes took on the traditional 20 to 22-minute runtime. With X-Men 97 streaming on Disney+, however, its episodes can and do run longer. Averaging 30 minutes in length, the extra time goes a long way in adding intricate storyline details and enhanced character development.
But trust that I will cherish what we shared as X-Men, memories that already feel like a lifetime ago.
Unfortunately, X-Men 97's episode count is not also extended. In fact, it's quite a bit shorter. While X-Men the Animated Series featured anywhere from 13 to 21 episodes per season, the reboot will only have 10 episodes, at least for this first season.
Humanity must protect itself.
Protection. That is extermination.
Number 5. Cyclops Role and Power. Scott Summers, or Cyclops, has always been a fan favorite among X-Men fans.
Jean, I've been wondering.
Yes?
I've been wondering, will you marry me?
Cyclops.
And so those fans should be quite happy about the character's depiction in X-Men 97. You see, Cyclops has been given a larger leadership role, at least in the premiere episodes. And in those episodes, he's been featured fairly prominently.
Storm, watch Magneto and the judges. The rest of us will back up the guards in the lobby. Our goal is de-escalation.
The character has especially impressed in battle sequences, showcasing some badass variations on deploying his signature optic blasts.
Hang tight.
Many are also praising the series for portraying his powers accurately. While it's often assumed it's heat vision that Scott possesses, it's in fact, quote, kinetic force optic blasts. And as we've witnessed thus far, it can be used to do some pretty cool things. Number 4. Animation style. As with the character designs, it was also expected that X-Men 97 would update the show's animation style. And not only did they update it, they elevated it. The overall look is much sleeker and more refined than the original.
Show the ladies some respect.
The animators clearly put modern-day animation tools and techniques to good use. The visual splendor is almost cinematic at times, greatly improving the quality seen in the original series. Despite all the changes, however, they still managed to maintain the broad strokes look and feel of the 90s cartoon. This is thanks to the classic hand-drawn animation and the many OG crew members who were brought back to help reboot the series.
It was a team effort. Always has been.
Number 3. Magneto and Rogue's relationship. Fans of X-Men the Animated Series were likely shocked to see the revelation of the, shall we say, controversial romance between Rogue and Magneto.
I feared you would do your best to avoid being alone with me, Rogue.
While not referenced in the original series, the union was something seen in the comics. X-Men 97 makes it clear that they definitely had a past together prior to Rogue joining Xavier's team.
That was a long time ago, Eric. And that cat's gotta stay in its bag. You hear me?
It also shows Magneto's immunity to Rogue's power. In short, they can touch and she won't kill him. Making things even more intriguing is Gambit's discovery of the pair. Unlike Magneto, Gambit's bond with Rogue was a big part of the 90s series.
Gambit loves you.
Hey, nothing says X-Men drama quite like a good old-fashioned love triangle. Right, Wolverine? Number 2. Morph's overhaul. Morph was an important part of X-Men the Animated Series.
Why did they leave me to die?
The character's tragic arc in the show's earlier seasons is a favorite among critics and fans alike. The original series finale saw the fan-fave character return to the team.
Morph, it's nice to see you home. In facing your fears, you have proven yourself truly an X-Man.
So it was no surprise that Morph was announced to be part of the continuation series. However, in X-Men 97, Morph emerges with a completely new look, one that reflects their fluid identity.
Stop being a creep, Morph.
X-Men has always been about tackling themes around inclusion and discrimination. And so, Morph's character changes shouldn't be all that surprising, as they serve as yet another example of the X-Men stance on authenticity and inclusion.
I don't buy it. Not 1 minute. Storm will spend a day schlepping it with the basic folk and come right home, happy as a... What did I say? She's back!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mature tone and storytelling techniques. The biggest thing that sets X-Men 97 apart from X-Men the Animated Series is its more mature tone and overarching narrative approach.
And I know it hurts, but this one time, Scott, it's okay for you to let go.
Don't get us wrong, the original series was fantastic at exploring complex themes and executing intricate storylines, but it remained a kids' cartoon that, well, was geared towards kids.
Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible.
This reboot series has upped the action and takes on a grittier approach.
Behold, mutant, and despair, for I am death. I am
It still embraces the fun of the original, but has no problem going darker. Also significant is the way X-Men 97 delivers a continuous storyline across its episodes. The interconnected plot threads are more in line with a long-form drama series than a Saturday morning cartoon.
Genosha, a UN nation. Never thought I'd see the day.
The result is a more compelling experience for older audiences. Are you watching X-Men 97? What do you think is the biggest difference? Let us know in the comments below.
This is one of many mutant matters on which we can and will improve, my X-Men.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.